at the farm this week, and this boy dared me to slap a bull.
Gentlemen, hey, I'm glad to have you guys here.
How's it going?
Hey, hi, fam, Frank Billiam.
Hey, I got some important news actually.
My
Sadly,
favorite kind of news.
Yeah, well, sadly, due to what happened to referee John Turnip at our last show, sadly the referees have supported him and they've gone on strike.
What? Strike?
Yeah, that includes Brad Myers, several others. They refuse to work for NSW right now until we get the whole thing situated. So, guess what? For the next few episodes of Overload coming up, and maybe even at Over the Top on pay-per-view, you guys will be refereeing.
Reffing. Wrestlers.
Oh,
Reffing.
What he said.
You're still getting paid.
Easy payday.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view debut, I guess.
Sure.
Best of luck, gentlemen. We wouldn't ask two better men.
Oh.
I think he's better than himself. Oh, I call dibs on the Gnarly Boys matches.
Yeah, man, she was a bona fide dime. I hurt my finger on her. I don't know how. It was wild.
Hey, there's my favorite tag team right now in NSW. How's it going? I just wanted to come and introduce myself in case you didn't know. Kyle Davenport, manager of champions back in the NSW day.
Who? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, to be honest.
Did I stutter?
Yeah.
But hey, you gotta snap into it here, Travis, because I don't know if you knew or not, but you've got a match like coming up with Evan Greenway. And you might want to get to it.
Ring the bell? Yeah, go ahead. See you there. See you out there. Peace, nutsack. Wow.
You know, we really started. Got to consider that. Got to get rid of this guy. Okay? You can do a lot better. I think we should talk about this. Okay, let's do it.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stab in my back, they will knock me off track, no. Too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone, I'm losing control but I can't let it go. Cause I'm trying to get more and I've been in the moment. I've been in the zone and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. If they quiet all alone, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring, I'm pouring my soul into every story. I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for fall.
Welcome to NSW Overload. Once again, the Bone Crusher Steve Brown filling in on commentary. But I am joined by the one and only Kyle Davenport. Now, I bet you're wondering why he's here. I saw him roaming around in the back, so I put you to work.
It's true. You know, I'm here. I thought it's been a couple years, and the roster has really grown since then.
And we got the returning Dallas Kyle. This guy's money, if you ask me.
Well, as I just said about, a growing roster. And kicking off Overload.
Dallas Kyle did have an arm injury. He missed some time, but now he's back.
Well, you know what? Anyone with a Kyle name, I'll pretty much
expect. You would.
For the most part.
And we got a fan favorite coming out, Johnny DeLuca.
Oh. Definite fan favorite.
Yeah, Johnny DeLuca. This guy,
I do recall he had a very decent match with champion Alessandro Del Bruno.
Yes, he's had a lot of opportunities in NSW. Looking to get back on the winning track.
I was going to say, it's one thing to get opportunities, it's one thing to be winning on the opportunities.
Yeah.
So we'll see how his luck goes today.
You ready? Yep. You ready?
So we found out at the beginning of the show that the refs are on strike.
So there's been a lot of like shenanigans happening here.
Yeah, the refs are apparently on strike because at History in the Making, Alessandro Del Bruno punted Mr. John Rodden in the head, and he has some lingering effects.
And that was it.
And,
that was the last straw.
He was here. He was at the last show, but interesting developments in between. The last episode of Overload, we took a bit of a hiatus, and we're back. And the refs are refusing to come to work.
It's one of those refs have rights too kind of deals. Yes.
So Bill Chase let some of the performers know that they might have to step up and be the ref.
And that could be anybody, right? There's no limitation. Okay. So right now, takedown. But I think if anyone's going to hold up to Johnny DeLuca's speed and level, it's going to be Dallas Kyle.
Oh, for sure. Dallas Kyle. From Super Kick, pro wrestling training. He's a bit of a standout there. And he's had quite a few opportunities in NSW.
He's got a good build, a good look. I think lots of potential here.
Back elbow by Johnny DeLuca.
Versus it around.
Oh, what do we got here? Head scissors.
Oh!
Very impressive. Johnny D wants to get back in the title picture.
And that would daze Dallas Kyle because you saw him go more forehead driven down into the canvas.
Yeah.
All right.
We're at the undisclosed location.
Absolutely.
The people that are here are big supporters of Johnny DeLuca. Oh.
It was by invitation only.
Invitation only.
To keep all safety protocols. And now you don't want. Oh.
Wow.
Johnny DeLuca down and out. I don't think this is looking good for DeLuca, and this is definitely not the spot he wants to be at this stage of the match.
No, definitely. You don't want to be. No time ever in a wrestling match do you want to be laying on the ground, getting stomped out. Not quite two.
No.
Not quite three. It was a two.
It was a two. Oh, that'll win him right there. Let's just say it, between the two, DeLuca's a little bit of the bigger guy. So if Dallas Kyle gets him winded, works over that area, it's going to be tougher for DeLuca to maintain his momentum in the match. Twisting neck breaker.
That's a great example right there of what you're talking about. A neck breaker not only puts like the pain directed towards the neck, but when you're spinning, hitting the mat, it does have potential to knock the weight.
Well, that's one thing, Steve, you've been saying, I recall, like almost 15 years ago. Systematically working the neck is one of the biggest strategies that you can have against an opponent.
Yeah, oh yeah. Because everything is connected to the spine, right?
Yep. All right, let's see if DeLuca can rally around. Looks like he's got his footing, but footing no more. Whoa. Not a bad count from the ref.
Oh.
But there, see, you can hear him breathing, getting winded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas Kyle not showing any of that. Sometimes with the pandemic, you wonder how the cardio of everybody, even the best in athletic, condition, is going to be.
A lot of the wrestlers here in NSW fortunate enough to, getting the opportunity to wrestle throughout the pandemic. But
absolutely, they've been keeping themselves busy.
But there's still, a lot of time sitting at home, a lot of time not in the gym. Dallas Kyle doesn't look like he missed the gym at all.
No, you'd almost think he has a gym in his house or something nearby. He might have connections. Luca.
Another one.
Very nice. Big fan of the sling blades.
Blue Thunder. Oh,
beautiful.
Big Blue Thunder. Nice. DeLuca. Oh, man.
Oh, that was close. That was close. You can tell in DeLuca's eyes right there. You can tell a lot by a person in their eyes, right? And that one, I think he thought he had that one in the bag.
He's going on
Yep, okay, this is it. No.
Dallas caught him.
I think he was one step off. Oh, and talk about the neck. That will throw DeLuca right off and give Dallas Kyle the clear advantage to our 1, 2, and 3.
Whoa.
He did get it, Steve. Impressive start to Overload with a big win
Back.
by Dallas Kyle.
NSW is back. Dallas Kyle is back in NSW.
And just when you think you know what to expect, for instance, thinking DeLuca was going to come out on top,
For sure.
right away we start with a surprise.
That's a bit of an upset. You know, DeLuca's been up there mixing up with the top guys, you know, taking on SOS, taking on Del Bruno. For
Absolutely. This is still new school wrestling, and it's a lot about the up-and-coming talent here in Ontario, right? One thing NSW's always stood by. So it's another loss for DeLuca, and that's got to play on him mentally. So we got to see where it goes from here.
And we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
At one point was my favorite holiday of the year because the amount of professional wrestling that took place was unbelievable. There would be 6 or 7 shows within your local vicinity. Unfortunately, this year I have to spend my Canada Day in a hospital waiting room because my good buddy Eric Carney is still experiencing problems from the concussion he received at the hands of Alexander Del Bruno. Well, Del Bruno, unfortunately for you, young man, I have myself an opportunity within a triple threat match against Mike Forte and Mark Wheeler to get a shot at your championship. And I'll be honest, at this point, Del Bruno, I'm not all that concerned about getting a shot at the title. At this point, I'm just looking to put your teeth down your throat. But then we move on to the triple threat. We have Mike Forte, who has a beautiful head of hair. Unfortunately, the positive list ends very shortly thereafter. And we have Mark Wheeler, who is a very attractive young man. Unfortunately, he's got a bit of an attitude problem, and it's what between your ears that wins matches. So to both these gentlemen, I suggest that you are in water that you do not want to tread. Hell, at this point, I'm taking over. I'm 96 Shawn Michaels. I'm feeling like 02 George Bush.
Sir, you're waking the patients.
Sorry, Doc. You boys be ready.
The following non-title singles match is scheduled for one fall.
And we're back.
Absolutely.
And looks like the Iron Cowboy, Gunnar Lane.
Yeah, very interesting.
He actually volunteered in the back to ref the Gnarly Boys match.
Well, listen, since
those wounds are still open.
Yeah, since I left NSW 2 years ago, I left off with Gunnar Lang, so he's been continuing here, and I've noticed he's had a couple different interactions with the Gnarly Boys.
Yes.
Now, I don't want to lean into anything of why I'm back at this time, but you did mention the Gnarly Boys and this match, and you got to pay particular attention. They're the reigning and defending titles, but non-title match. I wonder how that happened.
I don't know. Maybe people are just tired of watching them wrestle.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
From Woodstock, Ontario.
I think there's some strategy behind it.
At a jacked 130 pounds, he is the co-holder of the NSW Pro Singles Championship.
I will give these guys a little bit of credit.
Just a little bit?
They have defended the title. They, you know, they've kept it 24/7. They've defended it. They've managed to keep the title. You know,
they wrestled a baby at one point, and then Overload said,
"Listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. In You've been there for it, Jeff. I've wrestled bloody brawls.
Yep.
For this title.
Absolutely. Shout out to Logan Savage.
Ain't no title on the line in this match, buddy.
And
Who's taking the belt? Besides me, eventually.
just leave
Let's
it
give it
there.
to you. Why not?
All right, so now you want to talk about someone who's almost getting to that well-established, veteran status of NSW. It's Evan Green.
Good stuff.
All right, so let's see how Gunnar Lang is going to handle the referee spot in this.
Marijuanas?
Get out of my face.
Something in your face? In your mouth?
Back off.
All right.
Gunnar Lang getting a little close there.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Just ring the damn bell.
Ring the damn bell!
Already getting under the Psychonaut skin a little bit.
They're too emotional. The gnarly boys are too emotional.
Well, is it not Travis's intention to try to chill out a little bit more?
I don't know. I remember when the Brass Knuckles had it was a hardcore belt, not a softcore.
Yeah, but brass, you like to shine. You want to keep it pristine. You don't want to rough it up. It loses its value.
Someone should rough you up.
Well, speaking of rough up, we're having a chopping contest here, and a forearms.
Look at these guys. Look at these guys.
Size-wise, Evan Greenway has a clear advantage to this. And Travis Moore holds his own.
One half of Divide and Conquer. Clay Wilson.
Okay. Well, both are divided right now. Neither partner or alliance is here for this match.
Wow, these guys are.
This is roughing it up. Look at it.
I didn't know this was for the Strong Style Championship.
Wow. Travis Moore going to get some bruising on this one. But he evades that nicely. And Evan holds on. That's the experience speaking right there. But, Travis has got his own experience now. He's been in a couple years. And he goes for the nut cover. 2. Very uniquely paced count by referee Gunnar Lang. Oh, what's Evan going for here? Because they're down 1, 2. Cannot keep those shoulders down. Travis reverses it. Very nice. To a stunner. Now he's going for the outside. And dives, takes him down.
I'm almost speechless when I watch these gnarly boys wrestling. It just.
Well, because they exceed your expectations, right? When they gotta go, they can give her, Steve.
Listen, I was booked in a match with them, and I just. I did not want to deal with them at all. Not because I'm afraid of them. It just. I have daughters. They see me beating up little girls. They don't like that.
Here I thought you were just feeling intimidated by them. Oh! Evan Greenaway recovered nicely from that one and still managed.
He still managed to get him.
Exactly, that's
He
what
didn't
it's
get
all
of
about.
it, but he has enough weight that.
Yeah. And he still could not get a 3 count on a clearly potentially dazed and not by any other sources Travis Moore. But see, even Evan's got to catch his breath there. I think there's a bit of blood there. Did he bust himself up a bit? No. Well, one thing about Gunnar Lang's more Wild West style is he's going to let it go either way.
Just a step
I'll
on
tell
the
you one
rest
thing.
again.
There's no safety in this match. The safe days are gone.
He's unsafe.
Gets right into those ears. He could start giving him some cauliflower ear there. It keeps.
The gnarly boys, last time they were on Overload, they lost to Millennial Falcon. They're on a bit of a losing streak. Maybe that's why we got another Blue Thunder looking good.
Oh, that was a near fall. Little bit on the edge of the seat there for that one, but Travis Moore kicked out at the last second. But what does Evan have to do to keep the Psychonaut down? This day tripper.
I'm sure you just lay on it.
Oh, this is good. Okay, he's calling it now. Very wise. Good ring presence by Travis Moore.
Yeah.
That's right. See that? See that?
Using his noggin.
Superflex, baller style, baby.
It's not all herbs and grass up in that head of Travis Moore, let me tell you.
I think we're looking super bomb.
He held on. Travis Moore got a good grip there. And these guys have met on several occasions here in Ontario in the past. So, but I think that is going to be in it. 1, 2, ring presence again, Steve. You see that? You can talk about the gnarly boys all you want, but when they get into the ring, they know their positions at all times, and it was worked to Travis's advantage right there. I think Evan Greenway's got to rethink his entire game plan here.
I'm doing it right now.
He's doing it. That's what he says.
Yeah. Shut up. You're not supposed to hear the competition. Why I hear him? You're the snare trap. Yeah. No.
Well, you got to wonder if Travis can rally around and if he can even get Greenaway down in some kind of submission or tactic just to...
Big head.
I almost thought he didn't have that locked in, but he did. All right, now he's going up. Right down. That'll break a jaw. That'll break a jaw. On a 1 count, Evan for 1, 2. Kick out. Okay, Travis has to stay focused. Smack the face right off of Evan. Smack the face, I said.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
There we go.
This is TV-14, Steve. You can say what you want. I think Travis has to work on keeping those tights
How
up.
about that, Mr. Davenport?
You know what happened? You know what happened there? He was distracted because of his loose tights. Evan Greenway, he was working. He knew Travis was at a disadvantage because of his gear. I don't think a push and shove match right now is what Travis Moore needs. Oh, high facing, bigger Iron Cowboy.
These guys just keep pissing everybody off.
Well, they handle their scoundrelship well.
Looks like it. So Evan Greenaway defeats Save Travis.
That's right. So a win from Evan Greenway. Gunnar Lang clearly enjoying that loss to Travis Moore. And just a little bit of mind games here, just teasing the younger Moore.
You know, these guys have made a lot of people mad, and he just tagged him in his bag.
Yeah. And that is not going to work well psychologically. All right, so that wraps it up.
Overload, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Oh, what a comeback.
Hey, yo. Where the hell were you, huh? Wait, what? Where were you? Go ahead.
I just had a match and you weren't out there.
I was talking to somebody.
I thought that chick was no strings attached, brother.
No, sorry.
Or you're talking to Father Touchy over there.
Yeah, that's what, he pulled me away. He wouldn't let me come to your match, I swear.
Listen, man. There were referees of guys we pissed off. There's conspiracy out here, man. We've got to stay together.
No, I love you, man. I love you more than anyone. Even my own mom.
Alright, we won't go that far, but...
It's true.
Okay, you know what?
My dad will agree if he ever watches.
Alright, you know what?
I love you, man. It's yours too. It's yours too.
Sorry, I'm kind of freaked out.
No, it's all good.
Come on.
Get out of here.